So YouTube has revoked my right to live stream, which is really shit because I absolutely loved live streaming and talking to you lot, but I guess I can't. Well, at least on YouTube anyways. I might broad out to live stream on Twitch and do something, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I guess this is going to be a bit of a rant video. I don't know about what. I just have a lot of things in my mind. And yeah, so I'll edit this down and make it sound like an actual YouTube video, so I hope you enjoy. YouTube is really shit. Like, the company itself, not the website, I guess, if that's how to phrase it, I'm not sure. But you get demonetized for literally fucking anything. You get demonetized or have limited to no ads, and then you request a review that never gets fucking reviewed, and it's so shit because it's like, what's the fucking point? Like, and I always have to say this, but money isn't everything. I completely understand. However, for someone who wants to like move out, get top surgery, get bottom surgery, go on testosterone, all this and that, I need money. Like, it's sad, but, and I'm not saying that I'm living off YouTube or I'm a full-time YouTuber. That's absolutely silly. I am looking for jobs and stuff. And to remind you lot, I'm 17. I've just turned 16, which is the age of where you can semi get jobs, but you mostly have to be 18. So it's a long waiting period between 16 and 18. And I don't know. Money does rule the world. Like, no matter what anyone says, money does rule the world. This got really sad. This sounds like a fucking, if Lord, the artist, has a fucking podcast. I'm not saying that I'm gonna use my YouTube money for top surgery, bottom surgery. I wish I could. I wish I could make a living so well that I could get money for that. I don't even get that much money off YouTube. I literally just spend my money on, like, lunch when I need my lunch, or bus tickets to go places, everyday stuff. I'm not saying my family's broke, because I mean, it's difficult, you know. I'm not gonna be here and say that I'm broke. I'm not gonna be here and say that I'm rich. I'm falling off the edge, really. I'm losing my edge. I'm not depending anything on YouTube, that's for sure. But YouTube is quite shit. I've met some really good people from my YouTube channel, and it's funny because I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to show my jokes, I guess, through videos, and to this guy I went to school with. And he was a fucking asshole. Like, seriously, he was a major asshole. And examples of him being an asshole was him calling me a she-male or a tranny every single lunchtime. I would always be the joke, and I wasn't really, as anyone would be like, I didn't really like that. I'm usually the one making jokes, not being the point of the joke. But I have had my fair share of like bullying and stuff, but that's like for another time. But so I made this YouTube channel just to be like funny, I guess. And I didn't expect anything to go off and get famous or anything, go viral. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I didn't even monetize my video. I wasn't even partnered with YouTube or anything. Just absolutely just goofs and shits. And that's what that's what I preach. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just be yourself, because I mean, I'm not famous in any sense. I have 28,000 subscribers, and that's amazing, but compare that to fucking any high ranking YouTuber that is a speck in the dust. just be your fucking self. Honestly, I can't preach that enough. I'm trying to be myself. I've tried so hard to be so, you know, masculine and put on this persona that I hate everyone and I'm like dead inside. But honestly, I'm just really lively and I'm happy and bubbly. I mean, I'm not always happy. I'm definitely I've definitely depressed sometimes. Obviously, I have depression and shit, but when people see you look more like and like grumpy and stuff, you look more masculine. It's like when you put it's like when you put like eyeshadow or something under your eyes and they make you look more masculine. It's just, I don't know why, but it just does. And being happy, presenting happy, makes me present feminine. And that's so fucking weird, right? But it's always the case. It's because when I talk, like I'm talking right now, and I hate the way I sound. And I love everyone who says that my voice sounds really cute. Because that honestly is really encouraging. But I just don't like the way I sound because I sound very feminine. And I will have to live with that until I go on testosterone. And I could do voice training, but I also don't want to permanently damage my vocal cords. Not that I sing or anything, but it's not very ideal. So I'm kind of trying to live with having this voice for now. As if my voice is going to completely change, but I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Trying to present as a guy is really hard when a presentation of a guy is just so varied and wide to different people. One person could be like, oh, what makes a guy is masculinity, and another person would be like, oh, his personality. It's so varied, yet I still think in my head that masculinity is this and that, and I have to be this and that. I'm not forcing myself to be trans. That's not what I'm getting at. My brain is trying to force itself to be more masculine because in my head, in my brain, everything about me is a male. I am 100% male. Except that I'm not, because I was born female. And, you know, being transgender, female to male, it's a really difficult subject to talk about, not because it's emotional, I mean it is, but also that it just doesn't make fucking sense to like anyone else unless you're transgender yourself. And I know some of my viewers are, and you know, hello to those who are trans, or hello to those who are cis, or whatever. But being happy, being myself, makes me seem so feminine. And I'm so tired of it. I just want to be this like grumpy old fuckboy looking ass bitch. And like, I don't know. I don't know if anyone can relate. And I don't think that people understand that no matter how many people tell you that you look masculine or you passed today, thanks phone. It's always not gonna completely help because you can't rewire your brain. Gender dysphoria is something you get diagnosed with when you go to a doctor and you tell them that you're transgender, basically. It's a mental illness. Gender dysphoria, it's a mental illness. It's the disconnect from your brain being like you're a boy to your body and everything else being like, I mean, not everything else, but your body being like, it's a female. And vice versa, female brain, male body. And it just sucks. It just honestly fucking sucks. And I don't think gender dysphoria itself gets that much awareness than it should. I mean, we have other mental illnesses like depression and anxiety, social anxiety, and stuff, and that's great that it's getting awareness, but yeah. And then again, I'm also like, but the population of trans people is very, very small, and I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that, but there still should be awareness for it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I mean, I know what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna make this into an actual video, am I? If I make a video that isn't gorillas related, it will get no views. I mean, it will get views, but barely 1,000. And if it reaches 1,000, then it reaches just 1,000 and nothing higher. And I know it sounds so stupid, but I usually get 4k, 5k views on something. And I shouldn't just focus on numbers. I should create stuff that I want. But I'm so set on pleasing people. And I have been my whole life. This isn't just about YouTube. This is my entire life. I'm so set on pleasing people. No matter how odd I feel about myself, or how odd I feel myself overall. It's tough. But like I said, you just gotta be yourself and post whatever you want. I'm kind of a hypocrite, because I say all these things and then I'm not who I want to be. It's kind of shit. Bye.